Today, John.
Do you know what? I'm expecting a tight game. I watched Wakefield in a couple of pre-season games. I think they play a really attractive style of rugby. If they get into the right position in the field, they're all based around structure. Structure, shape, timing. Mason Lino apparently has been excellent in pre-season. The arrival of Ollie Russell has really lit a fire under him. He feels like he's got a point to prove, as has Jake Truman, we mentioned before. You know, somebody he's averaged only 14 games a season over his 9 years in first grade. So I think he'd be really looking to put a string of games together when he's on, and those two combine. I think they could cause Leeds some real problems.
Leeds, as we said, have missed the playoffs in the last two campaigns. Can they get back in and amongst it under Brad Arthur? We're underway, the new season underway here at AMT Headingley. And it's Wakefield who get it, and there's the first big collision. And Leeds get plenty of bodies in and around the tackle. Liam Hood, who started off life as a rugby league player with Leeds, but they're moving it wide here. Trinity, an early opportunity for Tom Johnstone. He's wrapped up just outside the 20, but already Wakefield showing they're going to play.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've seen. We've seen snippets of this in the pre-season stuff, the warm-up stuff. You feel it's going to be in their DNA. This is how they're going to play this year.
Certainly is. All working its way centre field. Jay Pitts, the veteran. They're up to the 40. Three Rhinos again in at the tackle. The ball's come out, and it's going to be a penalty. So Wakefield get the first call from the referee, and they're going to get a chance to attack the Leeds line shortly.
Yeah, good early look for Trinity. It's a cheap penalty as well, isn't it? It's a real pressure reliever. They put themselves under a fair bit of scrutiny of the Rhinos here. They're going to be forced into a genuine defensive set here with the line behind them.
Wakefield will start 40 away. Short pass taken in. Hamlin Welly wrapped up.
Your keys Max Jowett here. Look where he is, just tracking behind the play at the moment. Number one in the white shirt. Really good ball handler.
Here's Hood, gets it away to Pitts, finds Lino. Good defence, great tackle round the legs there from Frawley. Second season with the Rhinos. Here now goes Pitts again. Straight and true. And a chance here for Wakefield, who look now to move it across. Truman with a miss-out pass. Hall fires it wide to Johnstone. And he's wrapped up. He might be going into touch. He needs to go to ground. He does. Last one. Ball now swings its way across. They're going to float it high towards the posts. The contest, a great catch, bit of a juggle on the ground for Riley Love. And now on his side, a penalty. And the youngster comes up with a huge play. Just his sixth appearance for the Rhinos. That was a great catch.
Wasn't it? Yeah, he got put under an awful lot of pressure there. He was exposed on that left edge. Really committed to it. And came down at the second attempt. The penalty given away, just going back in at the ruck. Trinity not allowing Law McLean play the ball.
A great catch. Great catch. A great kick as well. It allowed the contestants to get there, but there was contact while he was in the air, but he still came up with the ball.
Got up early, timed it really well. That's a good run. Great run, really direct. It's a statement of intent, isn't it, from Nikolai Ledsky?
Ledsky signed a new long-term deal with the Rhinos. Here goes Cam Smith, runs at Pitts. The two number 13s coming together there. And now the ball back on the angle. Centre field for Leeds. I think there were definite signs of improvement at the end of last year under Brad Arthur for Leeds. It just came a little bit too late. Frawley juggles, gets the ball away on this near side. Tackle made, and this now is the last one. As Andy Ackers looks around him, he's coming short side to Frawley, who picks his spot, goes high, invites Jowett to come and collect it. Jowett got underneath it. I think Leeds will be a little bit disappointed they didn't get more pressure on Jowett there.
Yeah, the ball just hung in the air, didn't it? I think as soon as it gets up above stand level, the wind really took hold of that. It's hard to judge sometimes on a kick chase, but yeah, I got big raps on Max Jowett. He's been around a while, hasn't he? You know, he stayed with the club when they were relegated, when they went down to the Championship. I think he's a really talented player.
Yeah, Championship Player of the Year last year. Thrived in a winning environment. And now back on the Super League agenda. Hood waits at dummy half, gets the ball away. Lino will go high. It's another tester here for Riley Lum. This time he's got a little bit more time. He'll catch it and he will bring it forward. It's a good chase from Wakefield. I think what we expected thus far, John, quite a tight opening few minutes. Yeah,
well met. And Castleford showed last night, you know, they may not have the quality on paper that the Leeds Rhinos have got, but as the Tigers showed against Hull KR, you know, you do the basics right, you can get some really, really good results in Super League. High completion rate, good kick chase, no substitute for hard work.
No, Ash Hanley just got a problem here. Eventually plays the ball and make his way, lining up with the number 4 shirt on. Playing in the centres. All carried forward by the Rhinos. Ackers gets it away. Here's Croft playing in his 150th career appearance today. A lot of those here in the Super League. There's a kick from Connor downfield, is straight to Jowett, will catch it on the full. Scampers forward, looking to try and break the line. He's brought down by McDonald. And it's another set chalked off. Good defence from Leeds. They're getting plenty of bodies, aren't they, into the tackle at the moment. Leeds are trying to slow things down. Here's Russell. 8th Super League club for Matty Russell. That's some record, isn't it? Pitts gets it away. And Linrelli over the halfway line. Lino to the right. They go left to Pitts. A good carry from Jay Pitts. Nice one. And an opportunity here. This time, Lino's going the other way. And it's Hall underneath it. Will catch it. And he's tackled 12 away. Another good set from Wakefield.
Yeah, another set completed. Really targeting the areas of the field where they want to be. They're sticking Leeds in the corners. Lum's fielded a couple. This one to Ryan Hall. And they're backing it up with some stout defence as well. It's a positive start, this, by Wakefield.
It is. Slow play of the ball. Tangle of bodies more than anything else. And Croft is told to get on with it, and get on with it he will. And he weaves his way through a couple of would-be tackles. Wrapped up just short of the 20. Frawley moves it out wide. Here now a chance. Hanley though is hit hard and knocked back. Good aggressive start. Oh, there's a bit of a lash out. And it's a penalty for the Leeds Rhinos. What's the delight of the South Stand underneath us here?
Yeah, referee having none of it. It's Mason Lino just hanging on. He acknowledges his error as his head's cooled. He's just let his teammates know that one's on me. Just interested, Brodie Cross got himself involved, hasn't he? A couple of times. He looks on. Early stages of the game, I know, won't be happy with that kick, but early stage of the game, but you know, just that right foot step is so dangerous. Wakefield have got to be really, really disciplined with their defence.
Well, that was a shocker of a kick, wasn't it, from Brodie Croft? Leeds in possession and moving forward. Here goes Zalewski again. Good tackle. Ackers gets it away. Here is Croft, engages the line, finds Connor. Connor always a threat. He's tackled 40 away, and already signs of that link up there between Croft and Connor. All now taken back in by Paliasia. Leeds 30 away. Frawley takes on the line. He's wrapped up. Croft has come down this left-hand edge. That's where they're going now. Brodie Croft's going to stand up the kick. That's a much better kick. This is a problem at the back. Jowett collects it, and he's taken. Did he go in goal? No. Just manages to center field the play.
He's done really well, and so has his teammates. Just formed that little arch around him, so there wasn't a clear route through for the Leeds Rhinos chasing. Defence has been really clean, both sides. Really clean, really well executed stuff so far. Nothing too dramatic, no risk taking, but all the basics done really well.
Well, that was a good run from Russell, and that allowed the quick play of the ball then for Hood to get out of dummy half. So Wakefield have done well here. Leeds will want to restrict the meters as much as they can. And this is the last one, and they're 30 out, Wakefield, from their own line. Leno, the go-to, goes downfield. Lum drops back, catches it on the full, heads in field, sends a pass to Connor. Connor looks up, a wall of white in front of him. It's not a bad chase in the end from Wakefield. Having got the ball on their try line, I think they would take that. Leeds inside their own 40 on tackle one.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just looking at the involvements as well. Wakefield really sharing the workload. Outside backs really willing to come in, and why not? You know, Matty Russell's been around for a long time. He's had a number of clubs, as you said, but he's really effective at that simple stuff, the hard yard carries, as is Tom Johnston.
Ball 30 away. Ackers. Alicia, chip over the top from Croft. Can Jowett get there? Jowett got the bounce of the ball. That goes the other way. Brody Croft could well have been in for the opening score.
He's on his Croft. We said there was a couple of glimpses where he was keen, really keen to use that footwork, that step, to try and find gaps. There's the creative side of his game as well, but Max Jowett was his equal on that occasion.
Good defence again from Leeds. They're going hunting here, the Rhinos. Paul. Ooh. No, I think they're going to have to go back and play. There's a bit of a juggle from Corey Hall. Second spell back at Wakefield. Russell again carries.
Does well, always finds his front, doesn't he? Really strong, compact player.
Look at this, fifth tackle again. They've not got up to the 30 here. So Leeds forwards, defending well, centre of the field. There's a kick downfield. Connor will catch this on the full. And he starts now, he gives it back to Lum. Lum up to the 40, and he's tackled. Just 5 metres, 6 metres short of halfway. Good aggressive defence though from Trinity here. Only looking to get his hands on the ball more this time. Leeds over halfway, so they're starting to get a little bit more territory, the Rhinos here.
They're going to have to be patient, Trinity. They're going to have to get used to playing a little bit out of those tough spots of the field, but that'll help. That's the knock-on. It's Cam Smith who's, Andy Ackers rather, who's just lost the ball in possession. A real let-off for Trinity. Now they get to enjoy a little bit more space. There won't be that same intensity of line speed here now, middle of the field.
Leno gets it away to Staunton, one of the eye-catching recruits for Darryl Powell this time. Hood plays the ball. Here's Pitts. So his options restricted, so we'll take the ball over the halfway line. That Western Terrace is packed full of Wakefield fans. As Leno miss out pass, great pass. Now there's an opportunity here for Pratt. Pratt inside and outside, still going. Can he find support? He couldn't get it. It was a great run, good play from Wakefield. First real break they've had. Ball now goes centre field. Truman gets it away, little kick through. There's a bit of a coming together in back play. Connor's got to get there, and Connor just about got there. A little bit more weight on that kick, and that was a huge chance for Wakefield.
Yeah, really good passage of play. The pass from Mason Leno was brilliant. We talked about Max Jowett being the key man from the fullback position. Well, Leeds know that as well as everybody else. So that rifled ball that missed out straight across the face of Jowett, caught out that Leeds defence. And then I think a genuine challenge for the ball as it was kicked through from Jowett on the next play.
Here's for a high tackle. They're messing about on the ground there. Alicia takes it forward. 3 waiting for him. Now it's Leeds' turn after struggle to get out of their own end of the field. And they'll want a good kick here from Connor, who aims downfield. Should be caught on the full by Johnston, and it is, and he brings it back. And now it's Wakefield who start tackle 1, 5 short of the halfway line.
Yeah, and it's reward for that enterprising play, wasn't it, in the last set of possession. And now get over the halfway line with 4 tackles in the bank. This is, you would expect this as well from a Powell coach team. Not going to play an awful lot in their own half. As soon as they get into the opposition territory, things change an awful lot. And they've got some real ball players here, some genuine talent. Some people willing to work really hard as well.
Still awaiting the first points here, and there's an opportunity here. Jowett through the line, gets it away to Corey Hall. Tom Johnston down the sideline, and he's tackled 20 away. We've been playing 14 minutes here at AMT Headingley, and Leeds have just had a passage of play of their own. Now it's Wakefield coming back. Pitts just had to wait for the pass. Leno, another brilliant miss-out pass, and they get to the edge again. Here's Russell. Is he going to pin his ears back? He cuts inside Frawley. Desperate Leeds defence bring him down, but it's Wakefield knocking on the door. 5th tackle here. Leno just going to run it, gets it away. It's off from McMeekin, but I think he spilled it in the tackle. And a big chance, whether it was a forward pass or a knock-on, or maybe a bit of both. And Leeds' defence survives.
Well, I'll tell you, that right edge for Wakefield, left edge for the Leeds Rhinos. Ash Hanlon's twice now he's been caught out. This is the pass that was adjudged to be forward. And a knock-on, yeah, you're right, a knock-on into McDonald from Mike McMeekin. But some really bright early signs from Wakefield. They're having some joy on these edges, in these channels here. Ash Hanley, of course, played the majority of his career on the wing. It may only be 2 or 3 yards and one position further in the field, but the mentality is completely different.
Yeah, Oliver Pratt, Championship Young Player of the Year, signed a new long-term deal. You can see why Wakefield want to keep hold of him. He's had a lively old start, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Just 20 years of age, isn't he? Wakefield lad as well, come up through the system.
Ball now with Leeds. Croft gets it away. McDonald is wrapped up over on that far side. 0-0. Here at Headingley, nice pass, good hands, Connor gets it away. Here now is a chance out for Ash Hanley. More at home with ball in hand, that is for sure. In the centres, was that a flop? It is, it's a set restart. Leno again penalised. So they're going to get 6 more here. Bentley gets the ball away. Paliasir drives it forward. Second time Leno has been penalised.
Yeah, it's just too much. I mean, he didn't need to do it either, because I thought they rescued that really well.
Yeah, they were broken for a moment, but recovered well. Here's Frawley. Finds Smith, who finds Aledski. Aledski wrapped up, 20 out from the line. Ackers waits at dummy half. Are we going to get the first points here for Leeds? Croft feigns to kick, drop of the shoulder, shake of the hips, wrapped up 15 out. Wakefield doing their job well. Play the ball here, and a scoop from dummy half, short pass. Paliasir is tackled. 5 out, last one. Frawley waits to the left. It's a scruffy play of the ball. It's an incorrect play of the ball. And a big roar goes up from the Western Terrace. And the Wakefield fans as their team survives. Yeah, and the Wakefield players, and some of them with their hands on hips. It's been a really frenetic last 5 minutes or so. Yeah, it's just an incorrect play the ball. Error from Paliasir. Wanted to get his team back underway. But again, I'll pick out Brodie Croft. He's looking for a defender to turn sideways, to lose their hips in the rugby league jargon, and then go out and try and defend something further out. He has got a brutal right foot step, and that message should be coming on from the coaching staff at Wakefield. You really got to work hard from the inside there to shut down any opportunities. That's a couple of times he's looked dangerous now. Yeah, I think it's fair to say we didn't see the best of him last year, and that might be because of the role he was asked to play rather than him himself. But he needs freedom, I think. I mean, you know, you make the mistake sometimes with halfbacks and saying that they're playmakers. Brodie Croft is very much a ball runner. I think that's his first instinct.
Move, square up.
Wakefield working their way forward. Still 0-0 if you just joined us this afternoon. Nice hands here as Jowett gets it away to Hall. That was a risky pass. I'm not sure that pass was ever on, and that is a big error from Wakefield. Yeah, it is, because they're in good position. They've gone for the spread, and they're just overplaying a little bit. So once it gets to Corey Hall, you're right. There's no real scope for him to get a decent pass out there. He's got the wing heel Tom Johnstone on his outside, hasn't he? But you've got to pick your times. A bit of inexperience there shown by Corey Hall. But also Wakefield showing the hand. As they get themselves into shape, they feel like that line speed pressure is not coming. They will play. Ball now with Leeds. Aledski laying the platform for the Rhinos.
Go one. Okay, still one.
Approaching the quarter mark of this game.
Go square.
Carry Paliasir. Here's Ackers, finds Croft. Croft with a step, goes back in field. He's looking for someone to drop back underneath. And now here is Smith, an ever-willing runner. Staunton with a tackle. Frawley again, happy to run it, happy to cause problems for defenders in front of him rather than passing the ball off. Hackers now will go to Croft, just had to wait for the pass, a touch high, gets it away. Here's Newman, heads back in field. Newman trying to find a gap, trying to get the arm free, he's lost it. Well, he was trying to offload it, and he did offload it straight into the path of the big Wakefield forward, Hamlin Welling.
Tell you what that is as well, that's someone who's done the homework there. That Trinity have done the homework, and they've got a penalty off the back of it as well. Harry Newman is a fantastic athlete, but that's his trademark. Steps off that right foot, crabs back across the field and tries to find an opening. Well researched by Wakefield, well defended by Wakefield against a really dangerous player.
Yeah, was indeed. Ball kick for touch. Again, not the greatest kick, but here is the penalty. Just went a yard or two too early. 2 balls on the pitch, that won't do. Now, I feel we've got to address this publicly, John. Tom Johnstone.
Yes.
For years we've been calling him Tom Johnston, but he has said himself he now would like to be called Tom Johnstone.
Yep.
So we are Tom Johnstoning today.
We are, yes, that is correct. We've been getting it wrong for far too long.
There'll be people at home shouting at us saying, "What are you calling him that for?" That's not
you
his name.
professionally
That is
covering your
his
back
name.
here now? Is that what it is?
That's
right,
what
okay.
we're doing. Yeah, we'll get no doubt we'll get stick for it anyway. Ball here now with Lino. Lino short pass, well taken in. Ball back to Pitts, drops it back. Ball carried forward, McMeekin. With Darryl Powell at Castleford, played in grand finals for the Tigers and twice for the Dragons. Here now the ball moved wide. Here's Russell again. Russell down the sideline, tackled 10 out, last one. Pratt will play the ball, last tackle. Mason Lino going to float the kick across field. Corey Hall going after it, ball batted back. Here is Tom Johnstone. Is he going to get the opening try? No! Desperate defence, he kept it in somehow. How on earth did he do that? Wakefield is still going here. They're going back down the short side with Hall. Hall gets it away. What a try! What a sensational try! Max Jarrett on the end of it. They're going to have to check this. How did Houdini Johnstone get that ball away? If he got it away in field, this is the first try on the field. It's a try. Let's hear from our video referee.
It's tackle 5. We have on-field decision of try. We'll start at the kick and pause it on the foot to check onside, offside. Everybody is onside, so we can play it through from this point. We'll get something close in on the catch. So we play it through at this point. That's clearly backwards from Corey Hall, so we're still playing on at this point. Now need something close in on the corner. So nice and slow from here. He's still in field at that point. He's still in field at that point, and the ball is released. I'll just check that again from the back angle. So he's still in field, and the ball leaves his hand. We know from the other angle that the ball has already left his hand, so we can play on from that point. See what happens with the ball. So the ball's still live at this point. We now need to check touch here. So he's always in field. We'll just check where that ball bounces. So we can go on from this point. We can keep going on from this point. So we see that the ball never bounces on the line. So we're still happy playing on from this point. The ball is always going backwards, and it is then regathered. They're still in possession. We'll just get something tight in on the grounding. So Jowett takes possession cleanly. and the ball is grounded. Thank you, I've made my decision.
Wow. What a way to open up the try scoring here at AMT Headingley. Tom Johnson looked for all the world he was going over the sideline, and somehow he got the ball away. And the Wakefield Trinity fans on the Western Terrace are going to be delighted with that decision. The Leeds fans are not overly happy. It was a great bit of skill, and Wakefield break the deadlock. Tom Johnstone with a wonderful offload. John Wells, it's a great try.
Isn't it just? I mean, there's 3 players involved in this one. I think Corey Hall, he gets the initial tap back, the first of 2 involvements in this try from him. And Tom Johnston's magic act in keeping this ball alive. Jowett then manages to stop it going into touch. And then a really smart piece of play to switch back to the short side. Corey Hall then gets another wonder pass away late to Jowett. Some beautiful interplay between these outside backs. And I've got to say, well-deserved as well. They've shown, I think, a lot more enterprise in the danger area of the field, the attacking 20 for the team in possession. And Jowett gets the opportunity to add 2 extras. He's got great strike rate as well as Jowett.
Yeah, 12 in front touch. Strikes it towards the post, and it goes through. Wakefield in front by 6. It's taken a while, over 22 minutes for the deadlock to be broken, but it's Wakefield who break it. I think on our first look, we thought he had gone in a touch, but it wasn't his leg, was it? It was the Leeds defender's leg that was over the sideline, then the back.
It's brilliant. There's some really smart play. Jowett as well, just going back down that side, just going again at the vein of the field, that area of the field where there was some chaos, some disorganisation, and they're celebrating some style, and why not? What a try. Some great build-up play, some off-the-cuff stuff, and deserved 6-point leaders, I feel.
Yeah. They have had a couple of attacking opportunities, and once again it was a break down the right that led to the try on the far side of the field for Wakefield.
That's a great carry. Yeah, good carry. He's been doing that for a long time, hasn't he? Mike McMeekin, such a big body, big physical presence.
Wakefield up to the 30.
Oh! Police! Oh, 3.
Pitts again, just working the middle of the field. The veteran Jay Pitts.
Move, hit the line, Keenan.
Still prepared to roll up his sleeves and do the hard yards. Lino kicks over the top. Connor comes racing across, takes an awful bounce. And in the end, it's Riley Lum who gets there. Jake Connor saved the bounce there, did him no favours at all.
And Lum's done really well. He's both parts of his job as a winger on the short side there, up to make sure the pass option wasn't on, and then getting back, funneling back and really providing some assistance to his fullback when that odd bounce of the ball came.
Yeah, if he'd have switched off for half a second there, Leeds were in big trouble. So Brad Arthur's side find themselves behind here.
They're getting no change out of this middle unit either, are they?
They're not. Here, good powerful run gets them up towards halfway. Ackers at dummy half, last tackle. Going to send it downfield. Jowett waits to get it. Thought about the big pass. Will fire it now to Johnstone, who looks to go in and out. McDonald, very good defensively, makes the tackle. Well, it's been a weekend so far of, I won't say shock results, but maybe unexpected results, to be fair to say. And teams showing early in the season they're all well up for the challenge.
Well, look, I hope it's a sign of what's to come, and a really competitive, one of the most competitive Super Leagues we've seen. And we have seen that with the closeness to some of the scores.
They're going again. It's Truman. He's away. He's got support with him. He's got Jowett. He needs to take on the fullback. He goes in and out. He's got past Connor. Gets the ball away. And it's a Max Jowett double for Wakefield. 2 tries in quick succession. And there can be no argument about this one. Wakefield Trinity turning on the style in the opening round here at Headingley. They lead by 10 points to 0.
Oh, we spoke about Jake Truman, didn't we? We said he was at a crossroads in his career, needed to reignite what was such a promising early start in life in first grade. And that is it. That is the class that we talked about. That is the mercurial talent on show. And he just plays what's in front of him. The defence melts away. The Leeds Rhinos defence overreads. He's got the pace to get through the initial bit. We thought he'd made a mistake there. And Jake Connor backed off. But he managed to step through and then find Jowett. Jowett's on his shoulder at that point. He's turned Connor inside out and then got the pass away. Max Jowett, 2 tries, 4 minutes, and what a purple patch for Trinity. It's just a great line from Jake Truman. Puts himself in space, patient, knows exactly what he's doing. Max Jowett takes it out to 10-0. He's the sole point scorer for Trinity. Can he take it out to 2 converted scores? You went back against him, almost an identical position from his last successful conversion attempt. And with 13 minutes left in the half, this is a muted Headingley Stadium, apart from, I'm trying to work out what stand that is.
The Western Terrace.
The Western Terrace, yeah. I know I'm in the South stand. The Western Terrace.
Yeah. Here is Jowett to add to his personal haul of 10. Just a couple of metres further out than his opening kick. Sends it on the way. And this one is waved away, so he can't add to the 10 Wakefield Trinity points, but Darryl Powell's side would have taken this with 27 minutes on the clock, and another great bit of skill.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Brodie Croft gets caught on a lead runner, a lead line from Wakefield, puts Truman in space, he turns Connor inside out, and Jowett's on hand to finish off. A brilliant move, brilliant piece of play, an attack from deep. You look at Wakefield's performance so far, they haven't overplayed. There's one occasion when Corey Hall's tried to force a pass. They haven't overplayed, they haven't passed when it's not on. I think the defence in the middle third of the field has been exceptional. The Rhinos, if we're led to believe, this hard-nosed, supercharged, super fit Leeds Rhino side, and not really making a dent in that Wakefield defence.
No, they're not at the moment. Leeds trying to force an error out of Trinity as Hood just pops it up. Crosshead rock back in the tackle there, but he gets his man eventually. And Hood will get it to centre field. Here now is Lino. They're lining up this edge again. Miss out pass finds the winger Russell. He gets it away. Oh, beautiful! Staunton over the halfway line. He's still going, the big fella. He's still going. And in front of him, eventually, he's brought down by Holroyd. Leeds are getting ripped to shreds on their left-hand side at the moment. Russell having a field day down this edge. Another good carry from Pitts, last one. Can Wakefield go in again here? Mason Lino has it. Short pass, not the best. Bounces up, tipped on. Here's a chance now on the angle for Pratt. Pratt going through! He's got it again! 3 tries inside 6 minutes. They're going to have a look at this one. Was there an obstruction in the build-up? Or have Leeds been sliced open again? It's a try on field here. Big call this coming in. Wakefield could be 3 tries in front.
I'm checking it because I'm not seeing it, mate. I'm checking.
It's tackle 5. We have an on-field decision of try. We're checking for obstruction. We need to establish whether the defence is materially disadvantaged, so we can play through at this point. It's all okay to that point. So Mike McMeekin stops in the defensive line. We need to establish what effect that has on Andy Ackers. Andy Ackers clearly has to change his run to try and go around McMeekin to get to the ball carrier. The ball carrier then goes through the space made and scores a try. Thank you, I have a decision.
Well, decision incoming. You heard the explanation there from the video referee. And Mike McMeekin stopping in the line means that that try is going to be chalked off here at Headingley. And this will be well received probably the biggest cheer of the afternoon for the Leeds fans.
Do you know what? And it's no more points against them, but it should still be a massive concern for the Leeds Rhinos. And you're right, we're going to have to do something about this left edge, because you're right, they're all at sea. What Wakefield is showing them is a number of different options, a number of different pass options, and they're not able to solve this puzzle, not on the fly. They're going to have to make a change. They're going to have to do something, because Wakefield will go back at that area again and again, and it's Mason Lino and Max Jowie and the combination of the two that's causing all those problems.
This is it here.
Yeah, it's McMeekin just backs into Brodie Croft a little bit. He tries to get out of the way, but in doing so, according to the video referee, has disadvantaged the defending player. So it's a let-off, but Brad Arthur will be a concerned head coach.
He will. We just saw a picture of him there a few minutes ago. He did not look best pleased, Mr. Arthur. Here's Croft. That's a poor pass, picked up by Wakefield. That pass was never on there. They're just starting to get panicked a little bit here, Leeds. Here the ball now working its way forward. Thomas Doyle into the action. Here's Lino, gets it away to Staunton. It's his run at the end of that great move that led to that opportunity. And a set restart here for Wakefield. They're going to get another set of 6. There's 9 minutes to go here in the first half. 10 points to 0, Wakefield lead. But it's been all Wakefield the last 10-15 minutes. Here goes Doyle again. Interesting that Hood and Doyle are on the field at the same time here. Here now, Truman, Staunton. You get the feeling he's going to revel in this side. Matty Staunton, he's going to get plenty of good ball, isn't he? The back row, here's McMeekin trying to lay a platform. They'll turn him away. Better from Leeds, needed to be as well. Hood waits. They're lined up to the left, Wakefield, but they're coming right again. Hood, short pass to Staunton. Good one-on-one tackle from Hanley. It had to be as well. These are big, big moments for Brad Arthur's Leeds Rhinos early in the season here as Hood goes ahead. Little dribble kick, Connor waits, Connor picks it up. Has he dropped it? Has he dropped it? The ball's come free. Now have Wakefield got this down? Mason Lino celebrates. It's not the most convincing celebration, but there's another video referee decision incoming. And the referee on field says it is a try. Connor clearly dropped it.
Tackle 5, we have on-field decision of try. It's from a kick, so if we pause on the foot, everybody's onside, so we can play on at this point. Can still play on at this point. So we need a different angle to establish what happens as Jake Connor tries to take possession. So he picks it up cleanly at first. He's then tackled fairly by Liam Hood, and we then lose the ball there. So the ball's picked up cleanly. He's tackled by Hood. He then loses the ball forward. So we'll see what happens from this point. So we can play on from this point. Jake Connor loses the ball forward. And we're happy to play on. We'll see what happens here. The ball looks to be grounded. Let's see if we have anything else to just confirm that Mason Lino grounds the ball. So we can't see the ball on that angle. We can't see the ball at the point of the grounding on that one, so the initial angle's going to be our best for the grounding. So playing on at this point. And Mason Lino grounds the ball. Thank you, I've made my decision.
Well, a video referee decision denied Wakefield a few moments ago a try. But Jake Connor's error is about to be punished here at Headingley. And Wakefield extend their lead. 14 points to 0. And you have to say they are good value for it. They are ripping the Rhinos apart.
Aren't they just? Yeah, and look, the errors come off the back of pressure. Liam Hutt's gone short side. He's found Jake Connor in the line. And then he's just committed to a tackle. Connor's not able to tidy it up. And just a whole host of Wakefield players waiting to pounce. It's Lino who gets there first. Ball grounded. Not enough there for the video referee to say anything else. The on-field decision of try was given. And Mason Lino scores the 3rd try for Wakefield Trinity. And you're right, you're absolutely right. They deserve every single one of those points.
They do. Here's a kick. There might be 2 more to come here. Max Jowett from the right-hand side of the field. Pulled it. Would have expected to kick that one, Max Jowett. But there's no getting away from it. It's a 3-score lead for Wakefield Trinity here. 7 minutes to go to the break. And it's been all those in blue and white.
And then once again, they've caught this left edge napping. Jake Connor's gone very, very shallow, and he's not able to tidy the ball up and defuse the threat. And Mason Lino pounces. He opens his try-scoring account for 2025. You know, if all those kicks have been successful, I mean, you'd probably say 18 points is about right from what we've seen.
Yeah.
They weathered the early storm, did Wakefield. They were patient with it. And then you could see them growing in confidence. As, you know, as that sting started to go out the tackles, the passes started to get put together. And this left edge for the Leeds Rhinos is all at sea.
Russell carries. They'll be thinking one more before the break. 6.5 to go here at Headingley. And Leeds well and truly on the back foot. But Arthur's got plenty to think about at half-time. Here goes McMeekin. Good strong run. They've just done the basics well, haven't they, Wakefield? They've passed it well, they've used their skills well. High kick here, Lum underneath it, Jowett after him, but Lum, credit to him. Yep. Gets underneath it and takes the catch.
Well, your point's a really good one. They've done the basics well in every department. Defensively, this stuff has been clean. They haven't given an inch this far, no further from Wakefield Trinity for the majority of this first half. And then, I give them a commentator's curse. They get pinged for offside. One of very, very few errors. The kick selection, the pass selection, everything has been on point.
I mentioned that Wakefield would like a try of their own, but if Leeds do get one back, then obviously they're right back in it. It is only a 14-point lead, and as we know in Super League, that can go in the matter of minutes. But Leeds at the moment not really showing too many signs of that. Sam Lasoni with a better run, though. Down the bench had some impact for the Rhinos. Ball now to Connor, turns it back to Bentley. He's wrapped up.
Oh, he's done well, Pitts there. He's got, because he was in danger of getting tangled in the defence. He's done really well to get off.
Here's Smith. Ducks under McMeekin's would-be challenge. Had a look at the referee, waved it away. 12 out. Ball played here. They're coming now to Frawley. Frawley used the decoy there of Holroyd. Last one for Leeds. Croft, he's going to launch it high towards Ryan Hall. 5 out, Tom Johnstone gets up high. He takes it, and he's looking to bring it back. And he gets up to the 15 when he's brought down.
There was nobody else was taking that ball, was there? Absolutely 100% supremely confident. Tom Johnstone was going up for it, and he was coming down with it.
4 to go in the first half. What a first half it's been for Wakefield Trinity, back in Super League after a year out. And now hitting the ground running here. Well, Russell is slow to get to his feet. Now the ball works its way to Jowett, who's wrapped up. Corey Hall passes his way forward. Last one then for Wakefield. Lino waits and will get the kick downfield. Connor, is that going to reach him on the full? No, but he got a nice bounce. Collects it on the 20. Looks to bring it back. He's wrapped up. And again, it's another set chalked off for We saw Castleford last night, John. They 100%, I think, in the first 40 minutes or so. They never quite got far enough in front, did they, to sit on that, if you like. Whereas Wakefield now have got this big lead. If they keep completing as they are doing, life's going to be very tough for Leeds.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Leeds have got, you know, they've had their most devastating runners on the field. Aletsky, you've got Sam Lissoni on now, and they've buckled and dented them a little bit, but you know, Wakefield Trinity have been resolute in defence. As you said, there's some real parallels you can draw between last night's defensive performance from the Tigers and what we're seeing here from Trinity.
Croft I think there is a genuine tangle here. The boots have got tangled. Everyone was getting frustrated around them, and there was a genuine tangle there, but Croft will play it on the 5th. Last one for Leeds. They need something to go their way. High kick on the near side. Russell comes under pressure, and he gets the ball and gets it away. I tell you what, I think there that Ollie Pratt and Mason Lino did a really good job. They created a wall, but there's a mistake. Although it's gone backwards.
I'll tell you, wow. And the boos that ring around the stadium will tell you the same thing. I mean, that's a knock-on every day of the week. They've got away with one of Trinity.
Wakefield are being hunted now. These are the tough carries. Leeds are going firing. They've got just under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There was the knock-on that never was. There's another one here. This is without doubt a knock-on. And this now, a massive opportunity for Leeds.
90 seconds before the half-time break. Leeds have got to strike, really. They need to change the mood in that dressing room at half-time.
Holroyd carries. Here come the Leeds Rhinos. Mood will change if they get over here. Good shot goes in. No way through. Lissoni. Ackers, dummies, comes to the left to Frawley. Frawley's a one-man band. Gets it away to Holroyd. Has a look. Tries to dent the line. He's tackled 5 out. Wakefield here, a massive set for them if they can withstand it. There'll be 14 points to the good at half-time. They're going to Croft. Rolls the kick. Johnston, he's missed it. He's missed it. And it's a try. Newman grounds it. And Leeds might just have a lifeline. Right on half-time, Tom Johnstone completely missed it. It's all about the ground and sure, but it's no try on field. No try on field. Let's get the video referee's decision on this one.
Got no try on grounding, Neil. On grounding, Russia, got no try.
It's tackle 3. The on-field decision is no try. We're checking the onside offside into the grounding, so everybody to the right of Brodie Croft is onside, so we can play it through at this point. So it appears to be missed completely. We'll change to a closer in angle. So the ball is missed completely there. We'll carry on playing it through. And see whether the ball is grounded. So that there appears to be downward pressure on that angle. I'm just going to confirm with the opposite angle. So there also appears to be downward pressure there. The first angle that we viewed is the better one. So we'll go through nice and slow, and the ball is grounded by Harry Newman. Thank you, I've made my decision.
Liam Rush determines that there was evidence for the try to be given here. And listen to the noise at Headingley. The home fans finally have got something to shout about. They're on the board. Johnstone's miss. Newman grounds it. Leeds 4, Wakefield 14.
Yeah, it's just the kick just didn't sit up. Johnstone was expecting the ball just to bounce up a little. It's a knock-on. The second one was a clear knock-on. The first one from Johnstone was a gift and a second chance for Trinity. Leeds didn't need that second invitation. Given his time again, he's going to boot that straight into the Western Terraces, Tom Johnstone, but he's got to wear this one. It's a late score in this first half for Leeds. Harry Newman gets the points.
Big kick this for Connor. Seen Max Jarrett miss a couple of presentable opportunities. This is as tough as they come for Connor. Can he add another 2? Sends it on the way. The hooter goes in the background. The flags go up. Might be a different half-time team talk now for Brad Arthur and for Daryl Powell. A late try and the goal mean that it's Leeds 6, Wakefield 14. Two teams heading into the dressing rooms here at AMT Headingley. Second half could be a cracker. We'll review that first half and look back at all the tries. But at the break here at AMT Headingley, it is the Leeds Rhinos 6, Wakefield Trinity 14.
You can enjoy every single game live right here on Sky Sports.
And that's a great shot there.
Great tackle! This is getting fiery now. Magic Mikey strikes again.
Individual brilliance from a special player in Bevan French.
Strap yourselves in.
It's going to be a blockbuster.
Rugby league, truly the greatest sport on the planet. The new Super League season and every men's game live right here on the Sky Sports platform, including 2 more this weekend. Later on this evening, 5:25 on Sky Sports Plus. St Helens kick off their campaign against Salford, and we round off round 1 tomorrow at the John Smith Stadium from 2:55 as the Huddersfield Giants take on the Warrington Wolves, also on Sky Sports Plus. Half-time here at AMT Headingley. And it is Wakefield Trinity who have a very healthy advantage. A Max Jarrett double just after halfway through that first half. Then Mason Lino pouncing on a Jake Conner put Trinity 14 points to the good. But Harry Newman's late try gives the Rhinos a little bit of hope going into the second half. Let's have a look then how that first half unfolded with John Wells. And it's fair to say, John, it was all Wakefield early on.
Yeah, it was. They had to withstand a bit of huff and puff and bluster from the Leeds Rhinos, but they got to the 22-minute mark, and it was Wakefield down this right edge of attack that I think was really causing some problems for the Leeds Rhinos' left edge defence. Once they got into position, Mason Lino's kick that was tapped back by Corey Hall, and then some fantastic interplay here and some brilliant individual contributions, not least from Tom Johnston managing to keep the ball in. Attack back in field from Truman, and then Jowett choosing to go back down that side that had been disrupted to Corey Hall, back to Jowett, and open the scoring in front of a disbelieving Leeds Rhinos crowd. And that's been the real trademark of the first 40 minutes from Wakefield Trinity. The majority of the things they've done really well. They've executed them well. They've made very few mistakes, certainly in the opening half hour of the game. And that's a brilliant ball, isn't it, to Jowett to open the scoring. Then came the second. This one was from deeper, and this was Brodie Croft just spending too long on a really committed lead line run for Wakefield Trinity. Truman into the backfield, turns Connor inside out, and provides a try and a plate for Jowett. He gets his double. That was 2 in 4 minutes. Didn't convert the second. Take another look at this. Yeah, it's Brodie Croft just disappears off your screen, trying to solve a problem that isn't there. And then Truman, he just toys with Connor and then gives the ball to Jowett. That was 10-0. They opened up a 14-point advantage. And again, it's just some improvised play. Pratt back in. This one was the one that was disallowed. But it's that same area of the field that they go to. This time Hood, short side, kick, last tackle, caught Connor short. Connor comes up with the error. Lino first on hand, but just look at the number of white shirts in the frame. 5 potential try scorers there for Trinity. And it was Mason Lino who got the score. Again, not converted. 2 missed conversions. They could be important later on in the game, but it was Leeds who had the final say of the half. The kick just didn't sit up for Tom Johnstone. He chose not to try and get it into row Z of that Western Terrace. And Harry Newman is on hand to dot down to change the complexion a little in that dressing room. but Brad Arthur should be stripping paint off the walls, because I think they've been largely ineffective for the majority of that first half, and that's down to the quality that Wakefield have offered.
Yeah, they have. Wakefield with a majority of possession, slightly better completion set. Look at those meters made. A big, big difference there. And the tackles, Leeds more tackles. So the stats, maybe not quite as conclusive as they would have been, but 60-40 split, and Wakefield have made advantage of it.
Yeah, they're good. Look, you know, any team worth the salt in Super League with a possession advantage of 60% is going to cause problems for any opposition. I think we're set fair for, first of all, a response from the Leeds Rhinos, if they've got one in the second half. Maybe some technical, tactical adjustments in defence for them on that left edge, and more of the same for Wakefield. Yeah,
more of the same for Wakefield. That's what Darryl Powell and the Trinity fans will be hoping for. Second half is coming up next here at AMT Headingley, where Wakefield lead Leeds.
Greatest sporting events in the world of rugby league.
It's getting fiery here. Big moment, and they're in.
Away he goes. He's brilliant.
Sensational try for the corner. Can you believe it? You do not go anywhere. Strap yourself in.
2 weeks until Super League hits Las Vegas. The Wigan Warriors take on the Warrington Wolves live on Saturday, March the 1st, 8:30 start for that one. The Raiders take on the Warriors, the Gillaroos take on England Women, and the Penrith Panthers round off the day taking on the Cronulla Sharks. All 4 of those games are live on Sky Sports. Plenty more rugby league to come. Round 1 underway this weekend, but we'll be at Wakefield for the first time on Thursday night as they take on Hull Kingston Rovers. Warrington entertain Catalans on Friday night, and then Hull FC looking to back up that big win against the Dragons. They take on the champions Wigan, who'll be looking to bounce back after their opening round defeat. Sky Sports action 7:30 for Wakefield and the Warrington games. Hull is live on Sky Sports Plus on Friday night. Plenty more live rugby league to come then on the Sky Sports Network, and a huge second half to come here at AMT Headingley, where Leeds gave themselves a lifeline right on half-time. Harry Newman's try, the last act of the first half. Wakefield, though, I think if we would have offered them an 8-point lead, John Wells, at the break, they would have taken it.
Yeah, absolutely would. I'm trying to think of what the conversations might be in that Leeds Rhinos dressing room. So we've talked about the left edge, haven't we? We've also talked, I also want to talk about Matt Frawley. Now, whilst he's been kind of, you know, he's finished sets really well, and he's put kicks up and he's put Wakefield in corners effectively, I think he needs to find a passing game, because they're not challenging Wakefield on the edges at all. Wakefield have not had to really solve any puzzles defensively. You'd be into Frawley, you'd be saying, you need to find a pass, you need to find connectivity there with Jake Connor and really get out and challenge these Wakefield outside backs. In terms of Darryl Powell's half-time team talk, it looked more of the same. There's a couple of things they need to tidy up on that got a little scruffy towards the end of the game, but I think for the large majority of that first half, I think Wakefield executed really well. And as you mentioned during our first half commentary, Mark, it was the simple things done well over and over again. We say that, you know, most coaches will tell you, when everything else, when all the fireworks are gone and the smoke has cleared and the sting's gone out of the game, that's the stuff that'll carry you a long way towards victory.
Wakefield coming out for the second half here then. Darryl Powell will be pretty happy. Those Wakefield fans will be pretty happy. They won't be taking victory for granted though just yet, because should Leeds score the next try here, then it very much is game on. Interesting opening passage next 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, look, Leeds will also be mindful that they were effectively gifted that try. They were gifted possession because of a rare Wakefield error, and then just a ball that refused to sit up. There was, you know, not an awful lot there that was well crafted and well worked by Leeds. So clearly work to do for the home side.
Aaron Moore making his way out into the middle here. T Headingley, where we're about to get back underway. Can Leeds turn it around, or will Wakefield be back in Super League with a winning start? Second half. Live right here on Sky Sports. High kick, Croft will be underneath it. He'll take it. And forward come the Rhinos. Great run from Holroyd. I think it's somebody's left on the ground. Hook could be in a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, he's going to be picking himself up in pieces, is Liam Hood. Two big carries back to back. That one from Sam Lissoni. Liam Hood still on the floor in backfield. He's in all sorts of trouble. Leeds are hanging around.
Well, they're down to 12 momentarily here, Wakefield. And now a penalty for Leeds. Well, if those first two carries are anything to go by, what was said in that half-time from Brad Arthur, someone better call the decorator, because there'll be no paint left in that.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a really, really strong carry early on. And it's just Hood who got himself all wrong in the tackle. It was a good 20-metre gain, and then Acker's out for another run, and a penalty then given for a stripped ball. There's a stoppage in play as Liam Hood continues to receive attention at the back end of the field. But we talk about statements. Well, there was an early one made there, wasn't there, by the Leeds Rhinos. This second half's going to look very, very different to the first.
Yeah, when you run it in that hard and that strong, it can change how this game is going to be played. Now, Hood, I'm pleased to say, he's on his feet, but he is going off for head injury assessment, so he will leave the field. And that's an early change for Daryl Powell that he's going to have to make. Pleased that Hood is walking off okay. He'll go through the various checks, and hopefully, if all is okay, we'll see him back on the field in 15 minutes. There's Michael Shenton. Daryl Powell just hiding behind the screen. He doesn't look overly happy, Daryl, does he? A little bit concerned maybe by the start to the second half for his side.
Yeah, he's got to have a bit of a think and a rejig, hasn't he? Tommy Doyle can slot into that dummy half role, so they don't necessarily lose an awful lot around the ruck, although Liam Hood has been incredibly effective for them in the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, and it may be more that if Hood can't come back, then the implications on his rotations, that might be more what he's a bit concerned about. Here come Leeds then. Well, looking to go back-to-back either side of half-time here. Croft into the line, gets the pass away, well taken by the full-back there, Connor. Leeds already on the attack, start of the second. 40 minutes here. Holroyd, who got off with that barnstorming run, is 20 away. Here now the ball works its way to Croft. Croft short pass, good pass as well. Bentley brought down. Leeds within 10. Ackers gets it away to Smith. The pass was on for Holroyd. Holroyd's come out fired up second half. Last one. Croft is to the right of the ruck. Here's Frawley, finds Croft. Croft short pass taken in by McDonald, but Wakefield are all over that. And I think Wakefield will be pretty relieved that's all Leeds threw at them on the last tackle.
Wow. Well, as far as last tackle options go, that was pretty ineffective. Wasn't very aspirational from Leeds, was it? Just a short ball. Dealt with relatively easily by Trinity. But they've been put on notice here. Leeds Rhinos have had a stern talking to in the dressing room at half-time. Another big contact, Sam Lissoni this time, all over, and then has a word as well.
Ollie Russell into the action for Wakefield, so they have made a change, and it's Russell who's in at dummy half, his Giant Super League debut. There is Doyle. He runs it forward. Wakefield just had to weather a little bit of an early storm, opening 2.5 minutes second half, but their line remained intact. Here's Pitts. Last one. Russell will play it, gets it away to Lino from the 40s, gone high. Connor drops back. Connor will collect it. He'll look now to launch some kind of counter. Skips across the field, ball in one hand, might need to wrap that up. Good chase there.
Yeah, nothing doing. He was looking for an opening, looking for a half gap that he could slide into. But closed quickly and effectively by Trinity. It was a long raking kick downfield, wasn't it, from Lino? The kick chase once again is up to the quality of the kick.
Inside the 30, Leeds have it. We're going to try and work their way towards the halfway line and beyond. Here is Connor. We'll put boot to ball. Looking for a 40-20. Oh, just didn't quite have the distance. Johnson did well to gather that. And now he'll look to come back. And he's dragged down just outside the 30.
Well, he got an absolutely wicked bounce, didn't he, in the last minute of the first half that led to Newman's try. He got a really fortuitous bounce there. Because if that had kicked on from Connor and the ball would have bounced differently, that would have been a 40-20.
It would have been. Ball now works its way towards the halfway line. Wakefield leading here by 8 points. Ball now works its way with McMeekin. McMeekin finds Lino. Lino with a little drop of the shoulder. Tackle just outside the 30. Truman is going to send the kick high towards that far corner. Connor collects it on the line. Little footwork. Spins his way out. He's done well there, Jake Connor. He's got 5-6 valuable metres downfield.
Yeah, and also improved his position further inside as well. He's been left on the floor as Connor. Now a penalty's been conceded by Wakefield. High shot, the referee is saying. It came late. Maybe the touch judges has intervened there and given the referee a little bit more information.
The footwork was brilliant,
wasn't it? Yeah, got himself the stop and the go. Got him away from the first defender, and then it's Mike McMeekin who just snuck over the top there. Yeah, and it is a high shot.
Interesting if there's anything in the second effort. These fans have seen that. They are going to have a look at this upstairs.
Yeah, based on what we've seen so far in round one, I think that's going to be just a judge penalty.
And it is going to be penalty only. So Croft, that's a better touch finder. Gets Leeds going forward.
Wakey have got to be careful here. They were clean, crisp, executed really well. Just dropped off towards the last 5 minutes or so of the first half, and they started raggedy. But I tell you what, they've responded really well, haven't they? And they all come in en masse to celebrate with one another, enforcing an error for the Leeds Rhinos on the very first carry.
Well, they were letting Bentley know there, weren't they? They were all in his face. He's got the feeling it's bubbling up, isn't it? It might not take much to light it up.
Yeah, there's a couple of short fuses on the Leeds Rhinos side, I can tell you that. And Bentley's one of them.
Error on the first tackle from the tap restart.
It was just really good, solid contact, wasn't it? And they've been doing that consistently as well. So they make contact, hold up, and then drive back. So, what have you got, Wakefield?
Yeah, can they hit back here? Here's Corey Hall. Takes it forward. 25 out. Those 3 tries seem a while ago now. Pitch to Lino. Lino short. Now it's Leeds' turn to get bodies around the ball. Good carry though. Making good meters again. They're inside the 20. Staunton it was. Looks a quicker play of the ball than he got. Lino, dummies. Oh, ball on the ground. And it's gone backwards, says the referee again. Not for the first time today. Wakefield coming up on the right side of a ball on the ground. Pitch will just settle things down here.
Wakefield may do well, you know, at the end of a set, rather than going for a try, just try and build a bit of pressure. Spend some time down here, roll this ball in, try and trap them in the in-goal area. Spend some time with the fans behind the sticks, urging them on.
Won't be overly forward if you got tackled on the line. They might want more than that though. Here's Hall. Ball going for the corner. Hall sliding through. Reaches out. Did he ground it? Did he get it down? I'm not sure he did. Leeds last gas defence keeps Hall out. What an effort.
It's Hall on Hall, and it's a brilliant defensive piece of play from Ryan on Corey. Harry Newman involved in there as well, and it was last-ditch scramble stuff, wasn't it? He's a big frame, he's Corey Hall, big athletic player, but Ryan Hall uses all the experience in the world, gets himself between the ball and the grass, and comes up with a dead-set try-saver.
Yeah, great work from Ryan Hall. The Leeds have burned through a couple of tackles here, and they're still inside their own 20. Wakefield hoping to turn the screw here. Ball comes to Croft, nowhere for him to go. McDonald's got nowhere to go either, so he just has to take the tackle.
All a bit flat, wasn't it?
Here down the short side, little flick pass to Hall, ball up to the 30. This is the last one. Frawley comes in, looking for a big kick. What's the pressure like? Russell got on him, it's a bomb. Now our Wakefield just going to let this bounce. Lino thought about catching it, he may wish he had done now. Gets it on halfway, gets it away. Here's Russell. Russell with a footwork up to the 40. Big win for Wakefield.
That wasn't it, and you know what, that's because Leeds Rhinos lost the way in that set. They went to a short side on the last tackle and put Frawley under all sorts of pressure.
They gave him nowhere to go, did they? He was a sitting target and Wakefield got at him. Here's Lino again, short pass taken in. Again, Staunton revelling in that back row position. Takes 4 to bring him to the ground. They're 15 away. Russell waits. Russell gets it away to Pitts. Back to McMeekin, back on the angle. Looking to find an offload. Finds his front though, 10 out. Wakefield knocking on the door again here. Russell to Pitts. Pitts gets it away to Truman. Beautiful pass, great tackle, but it's come free. It came free, they couldn't hold on to it there. And it was Jack Croft who spilt it. Inside the 10.
It was a pressure pass, wasn't it? But you really feel Truman's saying to his man, you've really got to hold on to that. He had a couple of tackles left in the bank. They were really applying some pressure. They're getting to the edges really well, Wakefield. Causing the Leeds Rhinos no end of problems. Both sides. The first half, it was the majority of the play was targeting that space between Croft and Handley. In this half so far, we've had two little forays down at this Leeds Rhinos right edge defence. So they're asking plenty of questions, but ball security is a big part of that as well.
Leeds have it again. Ooh, big tackle goes in there. It's important Wakefield, remember, they're not in any great urgency. Yes, they want to score, of course they do, but they don't have to score. They don't need to push it. They need, as you said, build some pressure here.
That's it, just spend time at that area of the field. You don't need to go and try and ice every single play that you make.
Yeah, ball carried forward here by Smith, up towards the halfway line. Here's Brodie Croft, turns it back for McDonald. Had no room at all, McDonald so far. He's wrapped up. Nice one. Ackers finds Frawley, this time a little bit more time to kick. Picks his spot. Jarrett underneath it, had all the time in the world to collect it. He's tackled 25 off his own line. Whereas we were at the break, 11 gone second half. Wakefield still leading by 14 points to 6.
Yeah, and a really welcome return to Super League as well for Morgan Gannon during that passage of play. As you'd said previously, he'd spent the entire 2024 season on the sidelines. He's about to get involved in his first tackle now, just missed out, but a real welcome return to Super League.
Yeah, absolutely. All goes well for him. Right young star. And he's into the action now, as is Kayas Faatili. First time we've seen him in action in a Wakefield shirt. Well, you can't miss him, that's for sure.
There's a bit of a presence in. I'm going to break the fourth wall here. We get given a pronunciation list, don't we? We're the part of the Tom Johnstone conversation in the first half. And Kayas Faatili was one of the ones that was a bit of a tongue twister for everybody. We've been rehearsing, we've been practicing. Welcome to Super League, young man.
Great defence, good chase. Wakefield knocking out the sets again here. Here's Ryan Hall. What a great spell over at Hull Kingston Rovers, Super League's top try scorer. Not many chances today though yet. Back in the blue and amber, where he of course had so much success early in his career.
Well, it's just rinse and repeat for Wakefield, and defence looks so comfortable, particularly this middle third of the field. And for all the Rhinos' bluster and hard-nosed running. They're just getting repelled. There's nothing for them here.
It's another good carry though. Leeds to the 40, last one. Ackers is going to kick from dummy half. It's towards Johnston, who will catch it and bring it back. And he gets over the 30. So at the moment, Wakefield, having weathered that early bit of pressure, they're just going back into the game again.
Look, and it's a complete mirror of the first half, isn't it? You know, you saw Leeds come out all fire and brimstone for the first 10-12 minutes of the first half. And you're right, they've weathered that storm. And let's see if they've got any more tricks up the sleeve in this second half, because they were really good to watch at times, Trinity, in the first 40.
Understand that Liam Hood has passed his head injury assessment. We understand he has passed that head injury assessment, so he will be back shortly.
And they're important contributions as well. It looks like nothing, but Jay Pitt's there. There was a pass option on, and just that patience, you know, that against the temptation to throw that ball, it means they get to the end of the set and they trap Leeds where they do once again.
He might not be the flashiest name on the team sheet, Jay Pitts, but he does you a job. And he does it very well indeed. Here, Leeds are trying to play inside their own 10, and they're not really getting anywhere on the back of it. In fact, they're going backwards here.
And that's just frustration. They've seen that the forwards have got absolutely no change out that Wakefield defence, that middle defence, and now Wakefield, they injected some line speed early on. They can smell blood here.
You can. Still inside the 20. Ackers hits it away. Palissier. Look at that, fifth tackle. There's still 21 out from their own line. They need a good kick here from Connor. Hoists it high. It'll bounce between Max Jowett and Tom Johnstone. Gets the ball away. Here is Johnstone now, and he's tackled on halfway. And the last few sets, Wakefield has started 10 metres further upfield every time. They start on halfway this time. Here's Russell. He's gone well today, hasn't he, on his debut for Trinity?
You know what you're going to get with him. You know, vastly experienced player. He's been doing this for 10, 12 years. He'll challenge you every time he carries the ball.
Works its way into midfield. Here's Lino. Lino gets it to Jowett. Jowett offered the pass, couldn't get it away, and he's tackled by Hanley. 30 out. Here's McMeekin again. Short pass. I think it might have been a forward one. It was. Aaron Moore got a shout from his touch shoot on the near side, and McMeekin's pass went forward.
He got a larger shout from the south stand. The south stand effect has come to Leeds' rescue. It was line ball at best, wasn't it? And there is Liam Hood back on the field. I'm pleased to see he's passed his HIA. Yeah, it was a forward pass, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cam Smith just having a few words with the official. But what have we had? 16 minutes, second half here. No change in the scoreline. For only about to feed a scrum midway inside the Leeds half.
Ball in. Out.
Here goes Croft. Croft looking to attack straight from the scrum. Makes a good 15 metres and a quick play of the ball. Here now, forward they go again. Two good carries to start off the set for Leeds. Cam Smith. Ooh, now was that a late shot? Is the referee going to come back to that? He is. And there might be a problem here for Kayas Fatatili. He didn't miss Cameron Smith, did he?
No, and there's a reason why the referees clamped down, the game's clamped down on this. As a ball player, as you're releasing the ball, that is when you're most relaxed. Yeah, just gets hit. It's not massively late, is it? But there's no need for Kayas Fatatili to go through on that tackle. It's a penalty only. And an extended period of possession now in the right area of the field for the Leeds Rhinos.
Here is Croft, finds Aletsky. Aletsky carries up to the 30. He's picked up and slammed. Legs didn't quite go above the horizontal. Croft finds Smith again. Leeds haven't been down here for quite a few minutes. What can they do now? They are here. Oh, from Aletsky. McMeekin collects. Lino gets it away over on the far side. And Wakefield tried to counter, but a tackle 25 off their own line. Another disappointing end to the set there, though, for Leeds.
Yeah, they had set up as well. Jake Connor was tracking his way out the back of Matt Frawley, so they had a play on. But again, they're just persisting with hitting this frontline runner. It's the least challenging option for a defence to have to solve.
Here's Hunt, gets it away. Corey Hall tackled over the halfway line. Making familiar colours, second spell with Trinity. Pitts, not the best pass, but it bounced kindly for Jowett. And he's wrapped up. There was a loss there in terms of metres, but they tidied it up nicely enough. Into contact for Tilly. This one. Lino aims it high. Riley Lund back pedals inside the 10. Deals with another high kick well. Brings it forward. Wrapped up. Good chase from Wakefield. Just over a quarter of the game remaining. They still lead by 8. Croft gets it away. Here's Connor trying to find a way into the game. Told to get to his feet as Ackers, short pass, gets it away to Cameron Smith. They're just taking the meters on offer here, Leeds, and they're over the halfway line. They need a spell of pressure down that end of the field, you feel. As here now goes Ackers. Ackers one-handed offload is a good one. Finds Smith. Smith gets it away here. They're looking to work it to that far side, but no way through. Over on that far side, Gannon is tackled, and this will be the last tackle. Frawley has it. He's going to send it high. He's going to invite Johnstone to catch it. Johnstone is beaten to it. Collected. One-handed offload for Leeds. Need to keep it alive. Here's Croft going through the hands. Connor. Connor no look pass. Gets it away. McDonald. McDonald gets it to Ryan Hall. Hall's denied. He's lost it. And that will be the turnover. But the nearest that Leeds have come for quite a long time.
Yeah, and the most creative as well. Harry Newman, I think it was, who went through on the initial kick from Frawley. 100% committed to it. Got possession. Leeds Rhinos have always been a brilliant second phase team, haven't they? Off the cuff, second phase, change the point of attack, strike somewhere else, and they very nearly come up with something. Yeah, it's Harry Newman just screaming towards the ball. They get out the back, they play again. Croft to Connor, eventually into the hands of Ryan Hall, but he was dealt with in the corner.
Big set this for Wakefield. Another great run from Russell.
He must be over 100 metres now, and every single one of them hard-earned.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Ball works its way forward. 32 metres away from the Wakefield line. Oh, that's a scruffy play of the ball. And an error from the big man, Caleb Hamlin-Ueli. He'll be frustrated with that.
Yeah, he did everything else right. I mean, there's been a number of standout performers for Wakefield, haven't they? Ueli's been one of them, Staunton, Jay Pitts. And it's just those little minute details, isn't it? As fatigue is starting to set in now, it's the first outing of the season. First shots fired in anger in round 1. We're just starting to see the game open up a little bit and mistakes creep in. Can the Rhinos take advantage? Once again, a full set inside the Wakefield Trinity half. You want to see them, if you're a home supporter, you want to see them be a bit more expansive.
Well, if they do score here now, it is going to set up a grandstand finish. Cameron Smith works his way through, sidestepping through tackles. Ludders picked up an injury in back play, just see him hobbling back into the defensive line here. But Wakefield on the ropes as Ackers dummies, goes it alone, steps away from one.
Important tackle that from Staunton.
They can see the line, can they get themselves over it? Smith, short, Palacia. He's turned away, fights back a couple of metres, but Wakefield now spread across their try line. Can they kick the Rhinos out? Here's Frawley, finds Croft. Croft gets it away, good hands, ball that was touched. Now could be another set of 6, it is. And Leeds will start over on that far touchline. Riley Lund has got a penalty. Wakefield Guilty of foul play, and again tempers just threatened to boil over here at Headingley.
Yeah, it's been right on the edge for some time now, hasn't it? Jake Connor, as usual, right in the middle of things. And it was the Wakefield defender who'd come in, and it was the attempted pass from Connor that was just touched in the air by Matty Russell. And that's where the set restart came. The penalty was given for something else. Not quite sure what that's for at the moment. So it is being reviewed, this, by the video referee, Mark.
Yeah, let's have another look at it if we can.
Ooh. Now then, I think we may have an issue here.
I don't think that's going to take much reviewing. So Mason Lino is going to be called forward to face the referee here.
A significant moment in the game, this, Mark.
Let's hear what he's got to say to Mason Lino.
OK, fellas, I'll explain it to you. It's forceful and dangerous. However, there is mitigation, so it's 10 minutes. Oh.
So it is going to be a sin bin for Mason Lino, and a huge 10 minutes incoming. Wakefield down to 12, leading by 8 points.
The mitigation, Mark, is not that Ryan Lund was falling. The mitigation is that it was secondary contact. That's what the video referee has said. The initial contact was off the shoulder into the head. Nonetheless, it's a dangerous tackle. Wakefield have to defend their own line with 12 men. This is a crucial period in the game for both sides.
What have Leeds got? Trailing by 8. 17 minutes just under remaining. Palacia drives forward. Leeds looking to sink defenders into the middle of the field to maybe create gaps further out wide. They're going for the power play. They're over the line. Gannon, though, is wrestling and he's held up. Couldn't get it down.
Well, I'll tell you what they should see. They should see more space between defenders. Can they exploit it? They very nearly did there.
Here they go again. Ball works its way to Croft. Changes the angle. McDonald tries to run over the top of Russell. But just enough to help bring him to the ground. Ackers short. Smith finds Frawley. Frawley to Connor. Connor gets it away. What a shot that is on Hanley.
Russell again. Brilliant defensive work.
Last one. Frawley's going to kick across the field again. They're looking towards Newman. Caught by Truman. Great hands, Truman. Saves Wakefield right on the try line.
Excellent set of defence. First test pass by Trinity with 12 men. You know, Leeds Rhinos start to play some more expansive stuff. The gaps are there, but some really good individual contributions in defence. The hold-up tackle on Morgan Gannon. The defensive read from Matty Russell. And then the catch from Truman, gets up and above, and then crucially gets down to the ground quickly.
Yeah, he did. All working its way forward here. Hamlin, Welly, late offload, collected nicely. Only get 3 or 4 metres, but they all count because this is the last tackle. Well, with Lino off, they need a new kicker, and they've got one in Truman. Arrows the kick downfield. Connor collects it. With that unusual hands-up style of his, brings it forward now, and he's up to the 40, so Leeds have it. 12 short of halfway, a player advantage here. They trail low by 8. Hall will lead the Rhinos charge. Ackers working the middle of the field. No Jared O'Connor tonight. Should be back next week, we understand. Ball works its way across to Frawley. Frawley tackled. At the moment, they're not really moving the ball about. They're not asking Wakefield too many questions. Palacia takes it in. Last one coming up. Wakefield preparing for a kick. Here's Croft. Croft runs it. Short pass McDonald. McDonald gets it away. Ball landed back to Connor. He finds Ackers. Ackers with a miss-out pass. They're bursting through. Did he get it down, Gannon? Did he get it down? Did he ground it? trying, but I don't think he grounded it.
It's tackle 5. We have an on-field decision of no try. We're checking the grounding, so we can see that he's in possession here, so we can play on from this point. We'll go nice and slow from this point. There appears to be separation. We'll see if there's any other angle that gives us a better picture. So still in possession there. And the ball is loose at that point before it gets to the ground. We'll confirm on the first angle. So he's in possession, goes to floor, and clearly loses possession of the ball before it reaches the line. Thank you, I have my decision.
Well, the referee, Aaron Moore, was right on the spot. He said straight away that he didn't think the ball had been grounded. Well, Max Jarrett has scored 2 tries today for Wakefield, but that defensive effort has just kept them out.
Yeah, no try, chalked off, and you're exactly right. Max Jarrett, not just what he's done in attack, but his general organisation of his defensive line has been outstanding. And then when needed, the moments that really separate the good from the great fullbacks, being there at the right place at the right time to apply enough pressure to dislodge a ball, to deny a try, to keep your side in the game, to preserve that lead. Outstanding play.
Still 8 points and a few more seconds eating into Mason Leno's sin binning. 14-6, as you were at the break. Wakefield trying to clear their way forward. Mention that big contingent of Wakefield fans here. It's been a long time, 6 years since they last won here at Headingley in a competitive match. Well, there's a problem here for Oledzki. Nikolai Oledzki is out on his feet here. The referee needs to stop play here because they're into Oledzki. He needs to stop it, and he has done. He's realised what the situation is. Fair play to the medic there for the physio from Leeds. He's trying to stop Oledzki. He does not know where he is at the minute, and that is not a nice sight.
Yeah, no, real credit, real professionalism there. Physio's got himself right in the middle of the action. There's no care for his own safety there. He's protecting his players. That's really, really good to see that he's taking care. And priority number 1 is the health and safety of Nikolai Oledzki. And players will do what players will do. You know, they'll just keep going. It's what they train for. It's what they live and breathe day in, day out. He doesn't want to stop, but he clearly doesn't know where he is. He's taking a hit somewhere in there.
Yes, it was a tackle before. He stumbled out back into the line.
You see,
so there he is there. Look at the physio. He's straight on. Grabs hold of him there.
Yeah,
but look at Oledzki now. He's on autopilot here. Think, hang on, the ball, I need to go get it. And sometimes we need to say it. Sometimes the players need saving from themselves, and that was Oledzki needed it there because he was willing to do it, even though he shouldn't have been doing it.
Absolutely, yeah, and full credit. We'll name check if we can later, but the physio in the orange vest who's come on there, he's got right in the thick of the middle of the play, and he's done exactly the right thing.
Yeah. And the referee, as soon as he spotted it, blew the whistle. And the process worked well, and Oledzki done. Hopefully he'll be okay. And we'll see him next weekend in the Super League. Here's Connor, time ticking down for Leeds, just over 12 to go. Brad Arthur's side have been nowhere near their best today. Wakefield have made sure they haven't allowed to be anywhere near their best. But there's still time, and 1 try, maybe in the next 5-6 minutes, would really set it up at the end.
Yeah, but you're right, the clock is ticking down. That's a good carry, another strong trademark carry from Ryan Hall.
Here they go. Here now is Newman. Newman gets the ball away. Nice pass to Hanley. Hanley with a flick pass. They move it wide to Riley Lum, and there's Ollie Russell all over him. Tackle made just the Leeds side of halfway. Here's Croft. Gets it away. Connor. Last one for Leeds. Here's Croft under pressure, goes high. Jowett's going to have to come into traffic. Jowett's dropped it. Croft did really well, got in his eye line there. And the Wakefield fullback spills it, and here come Leeds. Out wide to Hanley. Steps in and out, and then the white shirts come and get around the ball. They're trying to get him off the pitch. But now they need to get back into the line. Wakefield hanging on here. Leeds trying to throw everything at them. Here's Croft again. Croft uses the decoy, gets it away. McDonald loses it, went backwards. Is the referee going to wipe the tackle count clean on the back of that? No, he isn't. So Leeds right where they need to be. 11 left. Frawley, Paliasia offers the dummy, takes the tackle. Centre field options either side of the ruck now for Andy Ackers to ponder over. He looks left but comes right. There's the step from Croft. Great scrambling defence again. Wakefield digging deep here. Ball short here. Ackers is trying to pinch one. He dumps the ball on the ground and Wakefield get it back. A needless offload from Ackers. That play wasn't on.
No, well, I'll tell you, chapeau to Wakefield Trinity's defence. They looked threadbare at times there, didn't they? They were bent, buckled, refused to break, and they're still in this.
Well, they were all conquering in the Championship last year, and now they've got a penalty. They won't have been pushed like this too many times. This has been a big test for them. And Darryl Powell's side at the moment, courtesy of those 3 first-half tries in a 9-minute golden spell for them.
Yeah, this is Ackers' offload, trying to recycle something, but Jay Pitts is just there. And then off the back of that, just too eager to try and apply some pressure. Offside, which is probably worth saying as another penalty is given away. I told you we'd name-check the physio with David Ferguson. Take a bow. You're doing your job, I know you are. But as Mark said, as you said, Mark, you've saved a player from himself there.
Yeah, great work. 9 to go, another penalty for Wakefield. Max Jowett taking all the time he can as he pumps this into the south stand, and Wakefield look to launch an attack. A try surely wins it for them. They've still got a couple of minutes left of the Lino sim bidding. They've coped really well so far, and now they've got a chance to burn some time off the clock at the other end. There's a ball driven forward. Vangenaar, Isaiah Vangenaar. His dad had a few good run-outs here with the Bradford Bulls, of course, in days gone by. Watching on, I'm sure, from home as he makes his Super League entrance with Wakefield. Russell in at dummy half. Short pass. Here's Staunton again. He's got through some work as well. And they're 5 away. Wakefield taking all the time they can. Here's Pitts again. Takes the tackle, last one. They're lined up to the left. Can they break down this Leeds defence? Truman to Jowett, dribbles a kick. It's a good kick as well, but Paul, the calmest man, but even he just panicked right at the end. They got a toe on it to put it behind, and it'll be a goal line dropper.
It was a brilliant kick. It's what we've been asking for, isn't it? Wakefield fans looking at this, the Wakefield coaching staff are going, look, you don't need to score again. You're already 2 scores in front. Just spend time down at this end of the field. Forces Ryan Hall into that last little flick of the toe.
They've gone short. Can Wakefield? That is a great restart, but it's picked up by Russell. Wakefield get it. Leeds gambled. Time ticking away. They felt it was the right play, and it was a great restart. They just couldn't get hands on it.
Well,
here now is Vangenaar.
Well, they couldn't because Vangenaar was 8 feet tall with his arms outstretched. There's nobody who could outjump him.
Here's Russell now, just working. Liam Hood has had to leave the field with an ankle problem. So Russell stepping in ably in that dummy half position. Lino about to come back on for Wakefield. Short pass, McMeekin. Wrapped up by 3. He's not wrapped up, he's still going, the big fella. Tackled 2 meters out. Wakefield, can they get over one more time to wrap up this match? They're just going to take the tackle close into the line. This is the last one. Croft is denied. They're coming short side. Hall dribbles and kick forward again. Did they take it cleanly? Referee says they did, but what a place to turn it over.
Yeah, well tidied up as well. Sam Masoni is not known for his acrobatic last-ditch defensive work, but I tell you what, he got down low and wrapped that and tidied that ball up really well. And I'll tell you what, though, 6 minutes to go. The Rhinos have not looked particularly threatening, have they?
Other than a few flashes from Croft, not really created an awful lot. And it has to be said, the try that they did score came courtesy of an error, really, from Wakefield.
And you think with 6 minutes left, I mean, Frawley again, he's hit the front man again, and you're going, there's options out the back, you're 2 scores behind. You've got to start taking some risks here.
Yeah, it feels now or never. 8 points behind, not the best pass. Hoisted high in the air, it's an anywhere-will-do kick for Leeds. And they get a good bounce, but it bounces up second time for Jowett, who will just take the tackle. And it's 13 against 13. Lino is back on. Ball now here with Russell. He has been immense, absolutely immense.
He's going to need his own masseur, I think. One or two for the rest of the team, and then one just focusing on Matty Russell. He's got through an absolute mountain of work.
Yeah. The Wakefield fans are growing in voice. 6 years since they won here competitively. Well, they're around about 5 minutes or so away. Ball played down the field, is collected on the full by Connor. Connor gets it away to Hall, but look at that chase.